All right, we are going live. What's going on stream? Give me 1 second while I set this up. Okay, here we go. Looks like we are live. I just need to mute the tab so you don't hear a playback, and then that would be bad. Let's check it in. Okay, it's looking good. I've got my digest generating the latest AI news for today, so I can read through it. Usually do this once a day. Apple approves first AI agent for messages for business. Hold up. That's crazy. Wait. AI startup called Poke is now the first AI agent on Apple's messages for business platforms. Service businesses already using Apple Messages to talk with customers could soon plug in an AI agent that handles scheduling, follow-ups, and common questions right inside of iMessage. If you build automations for service companies, like a new channel to watch and potentially integrate with. Hold up. I've got to send this to my group real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I've got to send this to my group. This is some big news. Wow. Actually, I'm going to put a placeholder for that. I'll send it to him in a bit. That's crazy. That's nuts. Okay, let's go back. Wow, I did not expect that. That's the only thing. I knew Apple would be coming out with this stuff soon. I mean, Apple's got to. They got to keep up. OpenAI Codex position for sales and support teams. Showing Codex helping sales teams solve customer problems faster, empowering Zapier integration, signaling a push towards a non-developer AI agents use cases that service business will eventually benefit from. Definitely agree with that. They can assist you for sure, even real time and live calls. ChatGPT gets smarter memory via dreaming. Okay, so they're catching up because Claude has had this for about a month now. YouTube is cracking down on AI-generated slop. That's good. Matt Wolf covered YouTube's new enforcement against low-quality AI content, which is a heads up for anyone using AI in content workflow to keep quality high and avoid flags. That's only going to get worse, by the way. So the better your videos are, the better you're going to do. In published guide on debugging AI agent failures. Okay, Meta launches AI creator assistant on Facebook. Okay. Facebook creators can now ask an AI assistant questions like, when should I post? And get answers from their own performance and data instead of digging through dashboards. That's actually a really big deal. So YouTube has that built in already right now. It's called Ask AI. And you can do that inside your YouTube channel. So the fact that Facebook now has it, so Meta, so it would be for both Instagram and Facebook. That is incredible. Wow. That is nuts. Okay, I'm going to have to make a video about that. That's crazy. Okay, let's get out of this. So today I want to real time go and scout out social media. And then I want to basically find a post that I like, and then we're going to make a post ourselves for that, okay? I'll show you what I mean. So let's go to Instagram. Let me check it real quick. It looks like I'm on my new AI newsletter, which I'm building out right now. So I don't have anybody on here at all, which is great. This is perfect because it's brand new. I literally built it yesterday. This will be a perfect demo account to go look through stuff. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, I am a plumbing company, and I want to make a plumbing post. I don't know. Plumbing seems fun. So, do I want to do plumbing? No, let's do lawn care. I'm a lawn care company, and I want to make a lawn care post, okay, about cutting grass. So let's go find that out real quick. So I'm just going to go to here, and I'm just going to search in lawn care, okay? And I don't actually want, I wish I could filter. I should be able to filter if I'm seeing accounts or if I'm seeing content. Because we have some stuff here. See, this is all you gotta do. If you're a lawn care company, this is literally all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. It's nuts. We'll do one for plumbing too later. I just want to start off with lawn care because it's easy. And I'm just getting warmed up. I literally just woke up like 30 minutes ago because I'm staying up later and later each day because I'm adjusting my time for travel. But I want to be able to see. I don't use Instagram much anymore. Not as a user at least because it's kind of a waste of time. But dashboards, no. Why is it not letting me? Really, it's not letting me lawn care post. Maybe you could just go to Google and do this, because lawn care post on social media, because they're gonna have a ton there anyways. I mean, everything slipped through, right? Okay, no, it's all commercial stuff. I am blown away at why Instagram will not let me just search up lawn care. We can look at these lawn care companies. That's fine. It's crazy that only 5 is showing up, though. I don't know if it's because if this is a new account or what, but let's see. Yeah, so this company here, this lawn care place, proudly serving Georgia, the one big mistake they're making is either lead with like this grown up terrible mess and make it look like a nightmare, or but don't lead, or lead with something really nice that's like engaging, because this is more engaging because I'm like, wow, this is a mess. And then boom, but it needs to be from the same angle though. You want to see the before and after from the same angle. I get the gist, but yeah. Okay, so that's not what we want, and this is getting frustrating actually, because it should be just letting me search lawn care across the board, and it's not. But this is what you want. Okay, so if you're a lawn care company, you want to do a before and an after like this. Boom. Right? Customer comes in, they're like, what am I looking at? Before. Got it. Okay, this is before. What am I looking at? After. Got it. Perfect. Done. Right? No brain power involved at all. You want it to be as easy as possible. To basically, right when you land on there, boom, I get it. Also, this post is not good. Don't do anything like this, because this is basically it's basically boasting about yourself, and nobody cares about that. So imagine you're in public and somebody's like, hey, look at me, I'm an excellent worker, I do such a good job. Yeah, nobody's gonna care. So I would not do a post like that. I'm not hating on this company, it's just a critique. It's just one little dandelion. So that just took way too long. I mean, that just took forever to go back right to that. There's some chill music though. Okay, if they could have done that faster, that would have been better. But yeah, so no reviews like that. But this is perfect. This is all you need. This is a before and an after. Okay, and if you're wondering, okay, well, how do I do a before and after? Go to Gemini, which is free. They have usage limits for free users. I don't know how many images you get per case. Let's see. How many photos do I get with free Gemini? I know with ChatGPT it's 3. On the free tier of Gemini app, you can generate or edit up to 100 images per day. There's no way, because I pay for this. This one says I think it's 20 images per day with a free account. It's enough to get the job done. Like, if you could do that every day, you're doing good. So basically, so you have this. All right, so this is what we want to create right here. Go to Google, or actually, I'm sorry, don't go to Google. Go into your camera gallery and pick out the photos. But for me, I don't have any on my, I have to go pull some off the internet because I don't cut grass. Photos of before and after grass cutting. Perfect. Okay. That grass looks fantastic. Okay, this will work. This is perfect. So this is going to be crude what I'm going to show you. So this is just an example, right? But I'm basically just going to take these pictures, and I need, okay, this is a form. I basically just need 2, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this here. Boom. Okay, then we're going to go to Gemini, and then just take the 2 photos that you took of the lawn before and after that you just snapped real quick. And let's go to our screenshots. And then let's upload those 2 images. And then we can just say, I don't want you to change anything about these images at all. These are perfect real life images that you do not need to touch. However, I want you to put them into a side-by-side before and after Instagram post. So on the left one, which is the before one, I want text at the top of the screen that says before. And then on the right image, which is the after, I want a text that says after. Make sure these images are side by side combined, but again, do not touch anything about these images at all. They are perfect the way they are. You just say something like that. It's Gemini. It's pretty simple, and we'll see if Gemini listens or if it's rebellious and it destroys everything I do. Okay, there we go. And I think mine are blurry because they are blurry because I did like little screenshots. So there you go. There's a before and after. That's all you have to do. And I'm just going to say, okay, can you make it 4K ultra resolution output, please, without ruining the image? Just like that. It's literally so easy. It's so easy. It's nuts how easy this is now. You don't have to be an editor. You don't have to be anything. You literally just put before and after over the text for you. Just like that. Boom. Done. I mean, this is crazy, right? And now I'm going to see if I can get, because these are blurry. Yours will not be blurry if you're taking them normally on your camera. You wouldn't have to worry about this. But for the sake of demonstration, look at that. Look at that. That's nuts that I can take a blurry image and I can clear it up like that. It's nuts. Okay, now we have this. Let's just go ahead and download it. And then let's go ahead and go to, and there's a watermark on the bottom right-hand side. I would not worry about it. You can remove it if you want. I wouldn't worry about it. Nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to care. So we have this. And then, now if you did want to put your logo on here, that would be a different story. Like if you want to throw your logo in here and say, hey, I want to put this logo in here. I wouldn't do that just because it's going to be on your Instagram page. And if they're seeing it, they're going to be on your Instagram page. So you're not going to have to worry about it. But it is pretty cool that you can do that. So now what we need to do is we need to generate a caption for it. Okay. So let's just say, oh, go into my history. Let's not do that. Let's generate me a caption for this Instagram post, please. And one second. What we need to do is I need to have like an example lawn care company. So I'm just going to say lawn care company in Georgia. Lawn care companies in Georgia. I'll just pick one at random just for the sake of the demo because I need to have, it needs to have something in the, there we go. Augusta, we got a golden retriever on here. Augusta Lawn Care Services. I think Augusta is near Atlanta or South Georgia. I can't remember. Okay, interesting colors and stuff. This is really unique. I like those hoodies. All right, let's copy this and then let's go back to here and then for Instagram posts for my lawn care company, and then I'll just drop a link right there for that. And if it doesn't extract anything from that URL, that link, then we could just manually tell it like what we want. But yeah, so we've got our image here. Here are a few caption options featuring your side-by-side comparison. Okay, option 1, punchy and result focus, best for quick scrolling. Swipe to see what a consistent professional treatment plan does for your turf. We don't just cut grass, we build thick, healthy, vibrant lawns from roots up so you can actually enjoy your property. It's pretty good. Click the link in the bio to get a free estimate today. Okay, that's a good CTA. Option 2, conversational value driven. We get asked all the time if regular lawns treatments are actually worth it. Let's just transform. Okay, so the thing is, it thinks that I'm actually treating the lawn. So what I'm going to say is this real quick. So this is for a lawn care company that just cuts the grass. We don't do any treatments for the grass. And you could do this vice versa. Treating grass, not treating grass, repairing siding, not, like plumbing, you name it, right? Is if you have a before picture and an after picture, that's like the easiest social media post that you could ever make. It's just showing the transformation, right? So we go from problem to solution, and you are the solution maker, right? Let's see. Short, punchy, and direct. Great for quick scrolling. You don't need a complex treatment plan to get your yard looking right. Regular, high quality mowing is the best single thing you can do for your property's curb appeal. Tired of pushing the lawnmower in the summer heat. See, I would leave with this. Tired of pushing the lawnmower in the summer heat. That's a huge pain point. It sucks. Mowing grass in the summer. We've got you covered. Head to the link in our bio to get your property scheduled. Wow, that's perfect. There you go. That's perfect. That's so simple, right? And we'll go back to Instagram. So like I said, this company here is doing the before and after. That's all you need. I would avoid, okay, so let's just real quick. I'm showing this live. I've never pulled this company up. This is just for an example. I'm just going across the web like you would. If you look, let me get the audio real quick. If you look at the results of these different social media posts, right? 1 like for this one, because again, they're boasting about, hey, look at how good we are, and nobody cares. Best management practices, how we care for your lawn responsibly. That's not really a pain point of a customer. I'm not going to be like, I hope they responsibly take care of my lawn. I'm going to say I want it to look good. I paid for it to look good, and that's the thing. So look at this. So we have these, right? Just one dandelion, and then it shows a whole bunch of dandelions. And then same thing, 2 likes. But then you get to this one, and it's just a simple before and after photo, and there's 8 likes, right? So from here to here is 4 times the engagement just off of a simple photo. And you don't have to do anything, right? They literally just said, we meant before and after, same lawn, just a better game plan. And then their hashtags. Now, they should have done a CTA, right? You want to do a call to action. Somebody's intrigued. They stop here. They're like, wow, this looks good. I wish my lawn would look like that. Where do I go next? And then there's no CTA, and it's like, well, I keep swiping. And I know that may sound silly, but that's just the truth. Same thing. 1 like, mow your lawn, Weed Man. National Pet Month. Your neighbor hopes you don't call Weed Man. That would actually be a pretty funny post, is if you could do a spinoff of like a Karen like neighbor complaining about your grass. And so that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. So enough of that. So all you do is you go to create the post, and then we can select from the computer. Let's go to downloads. I downloaded it somewhere here. And then here we go. Boom, bada bam. Just like that. And then we can go next. And then we can copy this this caption here. Do a pretty filter. Throw some makeup on it if you want. Honestly, I wouldn't. I would just leave it the way it is. Let's just turn this down, but that's your choice. And then let's paste this here. Head to the link in our bio to get your property scheduled. Augusta Lawn Care, lawn maintenance, grass cutting, before and after, yard goals, property maintenance. Okay. Perfect. And then we can add the location, which I think is Augusta. How do you... Oh, here it is. I'm missing a U. Augusta. Okay. Georgia. Add collaborators. We don't need that. Share to. Accessibility. You can write an alt text. You can tell it to generate an alt text too. Hide, like, and comment viewer count. Turn off commenting. Automatically share to threads. Okay. So there we go. That's just simple like that. Boom. We got a before and after post. So this says, tired of pushing the lawnmower in the summer heat? We've got you covered. Head to the link in our bio to get your property scheduled. So I see this. I'm like, before, after, boom. Simple, done. Let's go. All right. Now let's see. Let's see if we can do another one. So again, what I want to do, give me 1 second. I'm going to try to sign out of this Instagram account and sign into my other Instagram account, because that one is so brand new. I wonder if I just don't have search features because it's so brand new. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can search lawn care. Yeah, for some reason it lets me search it over here. Yeah, for some reason I don't know what that's about. That's okay. All right, so we have lawn care. So again, let's say you are a lawn care company. Well, I need to go to the plumbing one soon because we're 30 minutes into this stream. But we'll do one really quickly. Let's just fly through this one, okay? Because we're getting the gist. Let's just say you do lawn care and you're just like scrolling through Instagram and you want to see what kind of posts. That's what you do. You just look and see what do you like? What posts are doing good? Look at this. What a nightmare. And this is probably one of those guys who goes to homes for free and refurbishes it. So be careful, because if the viewer is like thinking that they're going to see some wholesome content about how you helped some old grandma who couldn't get out of bed, and then they see that you're trying to sell them a lawn, they might get a little pissy because they just had the wrong expectation, right? And that's not your fault. That's just the way that things are. So be cautious with that. Like, I see this, I'm like, okay, this looks like, yeah, boom, he's trying to sell lawn care, right? But it's not bad. Oh, now that is satisfying to watch. Yeah, look at the engagement on this post right here. That is so satisfying to watch. My goodness. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, so let's say you do this. Look, 62,000 likes. What was Will Sparks, Joel Fletcher, Hustler, Grass Cut with single stripes, Scissors, and the plant icon, Toro, United Kingdom, Pro Stripe, 560, looking pure. Still need a CTA though. Right, because this is a lawn care company, right? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so that's a scroll stopper. That's a scroll stopper. If I've ever seen a scroll stopper before, that's a scroll stopper. And I just lost it. I'm going to go back to it. That's pretty satisfying too. Yeah, that's 8,000 likes. And again, just because things on social media, you have likes, doesn't mean you can turn that into money. This is coming from somebody. I used to have like 50,000 followers on social media and did millions of views doing photography content, and I didn't make hardly any money doing it. So just remember, just because it depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to generate brand awareness? Are you trying to get more sales, more phone calls? Like what's your goal, right? Okay, here it is right here. All right, what are you trying to do with that? So just remember that just because likes do not equal dollar signs. But this is a great way to free market your stuff. Okay, so enough of that. So let's just say we have this guy here. I'm just going to freeze frame it, screenshot this right here. And then all this guy is doing is he is putting a camera on a tripod, just pressing record, and then he's doing the thing, speeding it up super fast. You can also do a time lapse to do this too. And then he's posting the video. And that's it. That's all he did. And then boom. So there's your thing for that. All right. So enough of this. This is fantastic. Enough of this. Just go, again, the recap of everything we said. This is all it is. Go to social media, find a post you like, find posts that are doing well, figure out what are they doing, go do that yourself, rinse, repeat. That's all you do, right? All you do. Look at this. Just a video of a guy mowing thick grass. I mean, that's engaging. You can kind of tell, right? Like, just imagine in your head when you have the camera and you're about to do something and you're looking at the frame, just think, would I watch this? Would anybody else watch this? And don't beat yourself up, of course. But like you see this right here, this frame right here, it's like, okay, this is going to be pretty satisfying. This grass is thick. Looks like total AI. That is total AI. Yeah, that's interesting. Nobody's gonna watch that. All right. Enough of that. Let me see what the boots one was. Oh, I've been there, brother. All right, let's see. Let's go to another one. Let's do plumbing. Let's do plumbing. Let me pull up plumbing. And I hope I don't sound too harsh on the video. Like, I'm not trying to hate on anybody. I'm just, this is the way I see it, because I've made a lot of content. I've done a lot of like film work and video production and stuff like that. It is better for somebody to hate on something, and I don't like to use the word hate. I like critique, honest feedback before you get it into a massive audience. Because what's worse than your friend telling you it sucks is 1,000 people who didn't like your video telling you it sucked, right? That's just the truth. But the nice thing about social media is it's also throw things against the wall until you see it works. So even if you post something and it's easy, you didn't spend hours doing it, and it was simple, if nobody likes it, okay, try something different. You didn't really lose out on anything. So that's the awesome part about it. All right, so let's say plumbing. Interesting. So this is basically like hyping up the plumbing job itself. Let's look at this post real quick and see. Okay, so basically what we have here is we have an attractive girl that's basically crawling underneath this crawl space that looks to be newer, but it's a very low crawl space, which is so surprising because unless this might be like an addition or like an add-on, but those low crawl spaces are usually from older homes, and that's not the best way. I've been under a lot of that. I used to do termite treatments for years. I would be under homes like this, and it's miserable. So she's tough for this, but it's really interesting because she's underneath here. She's not wearing hazmat suit. She's not wearing any, really any PPE, and she's just doing some plumbing, and then you get a lot of engagement. But I think this is more so for generating to her content, so where she can have a personal brand. So she's crushing it for that. For you as a plumber, and you're just trying to get sales in your area or something like that, not so much. So we'll just keep on going. But yeah, she's doing good for that.
You might be thinking, hey, this guy isn't too bad of a plumber. He seems like he cares. Well, I can assure you I do not. I get asked, hey, Jack, is this pipe in the wall? I don't know. I guess it is if the framers decide to put a wall there. Did you grade it to 1/4 inch per foot? Does it look like I have a calculator on me? Did you at least bed the pipe? So you're telling me I have to install it and then I have to...
Okay, so this is personal branding again. Yeah, so this is one of those videos to where it's very satisfying to watch because everything is like meticulous, precise. The cutting, the cleaning, the sounds too. They're not pitchy or anything like that. So this is good. Really interesting. Also, another fun fact too is when you do something, make sure and comment farm people. So if they ask you a question like, "What pipe is up and nowhere? Why are you crimping it?" And then you just say, "What are you talking about? What is up and nowhere?" And then they comment again, and then you answer. So like, kind of extend the conversation a little bit. Think about like your mom, how she sends you, instead of sending you one text message, she sends you like 6 that could have been put in one. Kind of do the same thing here with comments. So what they just did real quick, this right here is crucial, and it's so innocent. It doesn't seem like it. They went to put the first one in. Okay, so first guy's in the hole. And then they went to go here, and it looked like it was not going to fit. Instantly, your brain is trying to solve this problem. And it makes you want to jump in the screen and do it yourself. It's like, I can figure this out. And then... boom, it goes through, and it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect that. It was a surprise. It was a shock because I really thought it wasn't going to go through, and it just went through like that. And now we're getting hung up again. So it's like if you've watched the show Dragon Ball Z and the fights drag out and there's always a problem, or any show that's really well done, there's always like this suspense where it's like a build up and then slight relief, and then a build up, slight relief, build up, slight relief. So it's keeping you engaged. That's the engagement. Oh, that was a close one again, guys. Like, see that? That was it. That was so simple. And then you could. So this guy looks like he's doing like maybe personal branding for his plumbing. But let's go back. Oh, I might have kicked this all the way back. Let's see. It's right here. So you could do this for your plumbing post too. You could say, let's just say we'll do it right here in real time live. So we'll just take this and I'll just go back to Gemini and I'll just add this screenshot, and you could basically take your own video and add the screenshot from that. Where's my screenshots here? Here we go. And I'm just going to say, hey, Gemini, I got this video I took on a job site for my plumbing company, and I want to post it onto social media with a good caption and a clear CTA. I'm looking to get more phone calls. And then we would just go to a plumbing company, which would be your plumbing company. Plumbing companies. I don't want to do Phoenix because let's see. Plumbing companies. Omaha, Nebraska. Been a long time since I've been through there. Let's just say this, for example. I like jumping over the United States for different places. It's kind of fun. All right. So we have the Omaha drain, but the problem is we need to have one that's engaging, like a good brand. So let's see if we can find something like that. Okay. The red, I don't think so, because that's gonna look like it's like a fire truck or something, right? Like it's like a heat related thing, like I don't know, HVAC, like cooling or some heating. Maybe if you're like, okay, here we go. That's Roto-Rooter. Here we go. Arc-Sarbin, ARS Plumbing, RS Plumbing, Axsarbin. If you can get the word right, then it's very unique, but it seems like hard to pronounce. But anyways, so we have this Axsarbin. Yeah, I don't know how. I think I'm butchering that, but let's paste that in the search. If somebody knows how to pronounce that, let me know. That's a pretty cool logo, actually. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty dope. All right, so here we go. So we have here is our website for this, and I'm just gonna say here is my website. Right, boom. Oh, it said hey Jim. That's so funny. Hey Gemini. Okay, this is great, but I want you to go to my website, and I want you to pull the information that you need. Let's see if we pulled it. There you go. Boom, just like that. All right, save your weekend. A quick DIY fix sounds great, but until you're jammed in the kitchen sink wrestling the rusted supply lines. Rewrapped up this fresh faucet installed today for a neighbor here in Omaha Metro. Clean, solid, and completely leak-free. If your kitchen sink is overdue for an upgrade or just won't stop dripping, don't risk the weekend headache. Let the Arc-Sarbin team, I think it's Arc-Sarbin team, handle the wrench turning so you can just enjoy the upgrade. Call us today. Call us a shout today. Give us a I can't read today. Give us a shout today, and we'll get a pro out to your house. Call Arc-Sarbin at X numbers. Book online. This is perfect. This is fantastic. This is so great, right? Super engaging. So then you just go to your Instagram. You would upload your video. Let's just create. I'll just do the screen grab for the sake of this live stream. But again, you would do your video and then do the full size original. Go next. Paste this right here. Add location, Omaha, Nebraska, and that's it. Boom, just like that. And then you can turn it into a post. It's super simple. But again, biggest takeaway from this is create some tension in the video. If If there's no tension in life, there's no excitement. Remember, tension equals excitement, right? We are natural problem solvers, and we want to figure out like what is coming next, and we have to. We can't stop. So when I see this in the first 2 seconds, and it looks like it's not gonna fit, and I'm like, oh, and boom, it goes through. It's like, oh my gosh, what a relief. But then it goes to the next problem where that little bitty loop thing is getting bound up, and it's not working. So let's just watch the video one more time. But yeah, it's so powerful, man. It's so simple and so powerful. Look at this. Boom. Again. Do you see how fast this is happening? I wish we had a timer up, but it's a few seconds. Oh. See? Boom. Done. Relief. That's it. That's all you do. Just create engagement. Look how engaging this is. And if you want to go a step further, check this out. Ready? Watch this. Okay, all of this is fantastic, but now I want to do a engaging lead magnet to where I tell them that if they want something of value, to leave a comment in the comment section. Comment Aksarben, right? Something like that. No, Aksarben, AKSARBEN. Yeah, and then so do that, and then we'll give them some kind of value piece. And I'm open to ideas of what you have, of like something valuable I can give them, whether it's a guide or an inspection sheet or something like that. For some reason, it thinks I'm saying God when I say God. Leveraging a comment trigger lead magnets, killer way to boost your social. So again, real quick, we have this highly engaging social media post by Plumber here. He's done this many times before. He knows what he's doing. Visually, what he just did was he showed the problem. It's like, that's not good. That's very loose. And now he's going to go fix it, right? But let's go back to... He's done this many times. And if you look, his first video did better because it was quicker. It didn't show the stuff. It just basically showed the thing. Boom. Yeah. It's so simple. It's so ridiculously simple. I'm actually just blown away. This guy's crushing it. All right, so again, look and notice how the comments are just people commenting stuff. Real pros do it from the bottom. Can you tell me what kind of mixer that is? Did this for the first time the other day. Who knew? Dreamy, right? But if you have people that are watching, and it's like, if you say, like, let's see what the lead magnet suggests for today. Water bill rescue. The simple 5-step checklist showing homeowners how to find silent leaks that are secretly driving up their water bills. The classic food coloring test in the toilet tank, or checking the water meter. See, I don't know what that is. Wait. Food. See, this is, here we go. Food coloring in the toilet tank. Let's see what this is. Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, I didn't even know this. This is valuable. This is valuable, right? You're saving people money. You're saving them peace of mind. And you're just giving it for free. But I'm going to get fired up here, dude. I'm going to get fired up, man. You're creating engagement, which is creating more views, which is creating more engagement. It becomes this perpetual machine that is just taking off. Wow, that's incredible. That is so incredible. Okay, so there you go. So the water bill rescue, highly recommended. Simple 5-step checklist showing homeowners to find leaks that are secretly driving up their water bills. Great. You're saving people money. Why it works. It appeals. Let's do that. That is so good. Man, this is so crazy. All right. Let's do the water bill rescue lead magnet. The water bill lead magnet. Sometimes my voice, it doesn't, it clicks, you hear the sound, but it doesn't start listening to you right off the bat. Check this out. Ready for this? Yeah, can you take this, the value piece of water bill rescue guide? Can you take the URL from my website? So go extract my brand voice, my tone, my fonts, my colors, everything like that. You are a senior web designer and graphic designer, and so go extract the information that you need. And then I want you to turn this into an HTML document for a PDF for this this 5 ways to catch silent leaks and slash your water bill. Please follow my branding and stuff, and also put my logo on it too, please. We'll see if we can do. The logo is a stretch. The logo is a stretch. You might have to do a notebook LM method to get the logo on there, but. So it's saying show code. So it's basically coding. If you don't know what HTML is basically just everything that looks clean and fancy. Like this is HTML and CSS. It's just code. You don't have to know it. You don't have to remember it. Just think of it this way. HTML is the framing, so like the layout and where things are and the structure. And CSS is like the paint, right? The coloring and the cleanup, right? And together you get this. So when you ask for an HTML document, it's going to do the same thing. So here's the water bill rescue. Let's look at the guide. Xarbon ARS. Here we go. Let's see if it followed. Let's see if it followed the coloring. It looks like theirs is actually more like blue and red. But I could show you in my other streams. I'm not going to show you right now. In my other streams, I showed how to fix this. You essentially, let me mute this because they're here, little click sounds. You do a notebook LM and you build a brand guideline of what you want. And then, you know what? Hold on a second. I can't. I have to show you now. I'm sorry. You have to see this. So we basically just going to take the site, go to Notebook LM, which is powered by Gemini, which is connected to Gemini, by the way. You can use them interchangeably. Put this in there and just say this. You are a senior graphic designer and web developer. I want you to go to my website and extract everything for a brand and style guideline, fonts, colors, voice, branding, everything. Be comprehensive and super exhaustive. Do not leave anything behind, please. Thank you. So basically, you're just taking your website, and this is going to pull from this, and it's going to extract and create you a brand and style guideline. And then you can save it here in this Notebook LM, right? And be good to go. So here you go. So basically, you're just going to go to here at the bottom, copy that, add a note, paste it, rename this brand, brand, and where's my and? I can't see it. Style guideline. Okay, there we go. We're done, and we've already copied this. So now what we can do is go back to here, and if we refresh this page, oh, real quick, one second. Go back to Notebook LM. Go back here, hit 3 dots, convert to a source, and now it's over here on the side, okay? And then what we can do is we refresh the page, we can hit more, and then we can say notebooks, and we can select our Notebook LM, and we can add it. So basically, it's going to be pulling from this information. I want you to take this water bill rescue guide that you created, but I want you to follow my brand and style guidelines when doing it. So the colors and the fonts and the layout and the logo and everything like that, please include those in this. And then also include a clear CTA for them to call us with their plumbing needs. Okay, send that off. Okay, now it's typing up that HTML I was telling you about. And this is CSS built into it too. Okay, let's see if it's done in a second. Make it a PDF. Sometimes you have to be really specific with the AI. It's doesn't fill the gaps always. Okay, let's see what it does. Make it a PDF. Analyzing. Okay, here we go. So the Axsarbin Water Rescue Guide, PDF. It did do their brand colors and stuff like that. This is fine. So again, we have our company here, and this is so crazy that you can do this, right? This is nuts. All right. So essentially what we've done is you take a concept like this, which is a highly engaging video, and then the caption that you put, let's go back up to our caption that we got. Let's see, where was it? Here we go. Let's just say this at the bottom real quick. Okay, fantastic. It looks great, but now I want you to write me the caption for them to comment my company name in the comments to receive this water rescue guide. Okay, and so what you're doing is you got this highly engaging video that leaves you suspense, right? And we're doing a plumbing company's example. Boom, simple like that. But this guy didn't do a CTA. He's probably doing like personal branding, but a CTA, or leave a comment to receive a value pack. And so what you do is when you do that, people will comment. You will send them a value pack, and then more people will see your video because it creates engagement for the algorithm, and they push your video out more, and it becomes this perpetual machine. So let's go back. Is your water bill creeping up for no reason? Okay, so 1 second. So what I'll do is let's go ahead so we don't get lost in this is what happens. You can get lost in the chat here. Let's download this. That's fine. There's our value pack. And then let's go up to the caption we had before. And let's look and see. Okay, let me check because we had one that I liked better. This is it right here, right? This is the one we like the most. It has a quick DIY fix sounds great until you're jammed under the kitchen sink, wrestling with the rusted supply line. So basically, you're just crushing people's hopes and dreams. Like, yeah, I would love to do a DIY, and then it's like, oh yeah, that sounds like it would suck. And most of the time, I've done DIY stuff, and it sucks. And it's like, okay, you got to call the pros, right? So let's go down here at the bottom, and let's just say, okay, so I want you to make the caption and the CTA like this one. And then let's just paste this here. This should be the final step and we'll be done. But I want you to mention that if they need to comment our company name in the comments. So Axsarbin, which is AKSARBEN, in the comments, and they will receive their free water rescue guide. Okay, let's fix this real quick. Axsarbin. And the reason why this is so powerful because it's completely free, but they're getting value from it. It's like I didn't even know that if you put food coloring in the toilet, you could see if there was a slow leak. I had no idea. This is so valuable. Like there's so many people that don't know this. Okay, a quick DIY fix sounds great until you're jammed under the kitchen sink, wrestling the rusted supply lines. Perfect. A lot of pain there. We wrapped up this fresh faucet install. Let me highlight it as we go so you can read it. We wrapped up this fresh faucet install today for a neighborhood here in Omaha Metro. Clean, solid, and completely leak-free. If your kitchen sink is overdue for an upgrade or just won't stop dripping, don't risk the weekend headache. Let the Axsarbin team handle the wrench turning so you can just enjoy the upgrade. Most plumbing headaches start as a tiny, silent leak you don't even notice until your water bill doubles. To help you save some cash and protect your home, we put together a quick, no-nonsense water bill rescue guide that shows you exactly how to catch hidden leaks in 5 minutes. Want a free copy sent straight to your DMs? Comment Axsarbin below, and our system will slide the guide right over to you. That's so slick. And then call the Axsarbin team and book online. I mean, that's so brilliant, right? So we just take this, copy this. And then you just go to Instagram and you do your post. I don't have the video because I didn't take the video, but I just took a screenshot for time's sake. So you take your video, upload your video, make sure it's original, hit next, and then you're just going to comment. You're going to leave this here, and then just put the city or town wherever you're at there, and then you can post it. And then now you have that HTML document. What you can do is you can go to Google Drive. Let me do this off screen real quick because most of my Google Drive is like public or private stuff. So let me make sure that I'm not showing anything private real quick. Google Drive. Let's see, it wants me to sign in 1 second. Okay, let me 1 second. Let me see. Okay, I'm in this folder here. Let me go back to home, and then I'll do a new one, new folder, and then we'll just call this like water rescue guide. I'll show you my screen in a second so you can see what I'm doing here. And then there we go. Let me click into that. Okay, just like that. Let me merge the tab back over. So essentially what we're going to do now is we've got this Google Drive, and this is all you got to do. And this is free to do, by the way. I have 5 terabytes of storage because I pay for the storage. But you don't need that. I think you got like 15 gigabytes for free with a free Google account, which is more than enough. And it's secure and it's easy to do. So you take that guide that we downloaded earlier, drop it in here. Okay. And then we want to share this file right here. So I can share this and then hit share. And then I want to say anyone with the link. That's very important that it's anyone with the link, not restricted, anyone with the link. Because if it's restricted, they won't be able to access it. So anyone with the link, copy the link. And then when you can set up an automation for this, but yeah, I don't think you're going to have the time and the headache. When they basically comment, Axarbin in the comments, you see that, just shoot them a DM and include this link. And then they can go and download this. And then boom, there you go. You've basically got somebody to comment on your video for free. You've given them a value in exchange, and now you're perpetually going to grow your social media posts. And that's it. That is all I've got for today. I hope this was very valuable and helpful for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. I am streaming every single day from between 1 and 2 p.m. I'm still trying to lock it in because I am about to travel pretty soon for a couple of weeks. So I'll be streaming on the go, on mobile, on my laptop, and my iPhone. So we'll see how that goes. But again, if you have any questions, let me know. I appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, and see you then. Bye now.